Hello viewers, welcome to Cooking Horizon by Tess. Today I'm going to show you how to make Asian style fried chicken. It's a very simple and straightforward recipe, which I'm sure you're going to like it if you make it. It's different than the traditional fried chicken that we're used to eating, but it's sort of a change for good kind of recipe. I've got 8 pieces of chicken drumsticks. I've marinated them in half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper ahead of time. Now add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Mix the drumsticks with the seasonings. Massage each chicken piece in a way that the spices are evenly distributed in all parts of the chicken pieces. Then add 1/4 teaspoon of ginger paste and 1/4 teaspoon of garlic paste. Mix and leave them to marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes before the next step. Meanwhile, whisk an egg. Eggs are commonly used as a binding agent in fried chicken. Considering the amount of chicken we're using, we're only going to be needing half of it. The reason we are adding certain ingredients at a time and the others in increments is because they all have a role to play. You need all the flavors to balance out and come through nicely. I'll be using this cornstarch, but you could always use any brand you like. Add about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, followed by 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Add the all-purpose flour in increments of 2 tablespoons, so you can make sure you're not adding too much flour. You could always go more or less depending on how much you've already used. If you're running short of time, you don't have to marinate them in salt and black pepper ahead of time. You can just add the salt and black pepper with the other spices. But it's crucial to let the chicken pieces rest in the spice rub before adding the egg so they can absorb all the flavors. However, by the end of mixing everything together, the batter should feel sticky. Our chicken looks ready to be fried. In a deep pan, heat up 1.5 to 2 inches of cooking oil on medium heat, which is 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Slowly add the chicken pieces. I recommend using tongs to prevent any form of accidents. Do not overcrowd the pan. Overcrowding the pan can lower the oil temperature and lead to greasy chicken. Fry on medium heat for the first 2 to 3 minutes. Then lower the temperature to medium-low heat, not lower than 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Maintain a consistent oil temperature. Use a deep fryer thermometer if available. Check to see if one side is done before flipping over. Overall, fry for about 8 to 15 minutes depending on the size of the chicken pieces. The drumsticks I'm using are actually slightly smaller in size. You could call them borderline medium. Once the chicken is fully cooked, remove the chicken pieces and drain excess oil. It's better to place them on a wire rack or paper towels. I don't know why I did neither. Rookie mistake. But fortunately, they did not taste oily or soggy. Since chicken is very easy to overcook, you may use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature of the chicken. As long as it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit, they're good to go. 165 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 74 degrees Celsius. Look how nice and crunchy the chicken pieces look. Follow the same instructions and fry the remainder of the chicken drumsticks. In the beginning, when I mentioned I used half a teaspoon of salt, if you're wondering why so little, that's because we used soy sauce afterwards. Soy sauce contains sodium chloride, but despite its high sodium content, soy sauce can still be enjoyed as part of a healthy diet. If you don't like spicy, you could also cut down on the amount of cayenne pepper used. Though according to my taste buds and opinion, using 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper for the amount of chicken we have was not too much. It did not taste ridiculously spicy. This Asian style fried chicken is so crunchy and flavorful that you should try at least once. You could eat it with ketchup, barbecue, or any sauce of your choice. Personally, I avoid pairing them with hot or any kind of tangy sauce. That'll be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon for instant notifications every time I upload a video. Like, comment, and share my videos.